Guys, we are heading into World War III, it looks like. Things are getting very precarious, and you just got to get ready because here's what's happening here. We have had the head of Hezbollah in Lebanon come out and say directly, Martin, we've had the head of Hezbollah uh, come out and tell us that he is going to expand the war, and he blames the United States. Hassan Nasrallah, I believe is the way he pronounces his name, Hassan Nasrallah, the head of Hezbollah in Lebanon, came out and said the following. He said the United States is directly responsible for the ongoing war in Gaza and its people. He blames you and me, not just our government, but the people. And he went on to elaborate that Israel was just a tool of our execution. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Guys, that is talk for them to launch attacks on us. That's what that boils down to. That boils down into code that it's okay for sleeper cells in America to do what they will. So if you think that what Hamas did in Israel on the 7th of October was horrible, that could be a cakewalk compared to what we may face as a result of this, guys. And you've got to wonder why he's come out and said that. So, hey, Perry, good seeing you. It's been a while. So, guys, it is a situation that I think this is being pushed not only by Iran. You really got to ask who profits the most from this, because Iran. This fits in Iran's agenda, but who gave the Iranian government a lot of money recently, not too long ago, a little over a year ago. I mean, just a gob of money that stabilized the regime, because Iran was in trouble at home. Most of the people in Iran don't like or want the government they got. They want a Western-style government. But who did it? China. Who's got the most to gain from this? China. Why? Because the weapons that we would use in defense of Israel are pretty much the same weapons we would use fighting China, more so than what goes to Ukraine. So China has a lot to gain. China has a lot to gain for their ability to take Taiwan and do what they will do by Hezbollah expanding the war and getting us more involved over there. We're being dragged into this, ladies and gentlemen. We are being dragged into it, and there may not be much way out, because now suddenly Biden has come out. He's said, no, Israel, you need to wait till a certain humanitarian steps are taken, blah, blah, blah. And Israel said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to, until hostages are released, we're not going to slow down. Now, I can see certain logic to that. But Israel is not exactly following the United States line, and never have they, honestly. So this whole thing that they're the tool of the United States is directly responsible. What about what happened, what Hamas did on the 7th of October? What, that got nothing to do with it, huh? So, guys, we are being set up. That's the way I see it. That's the way it looks to me. It looks like a setup for things to happen here that's dragging us into WWIII. You got to remember, hey, Colonel Cole, how you doing? Yeah, you got it, buddy. Is anybody else saying 792 thumbs up on this video? No, I don't see 792 thumbs up. We got 52. And so far, I only seen 157 people in the house here. So, yeah, give us some more thumbs up. About a third of you have gone there, sandbagged. Yeah, there you go, sandbagged. So, hey, Calgary, Arizona. Remember, the 5th of November. Boy, we're sliding into that, aren't we? Guy Fawkes Day. That goes way back, 1500s. So, here's the deal, guys. We didn't start the Balfour Declaration that started the road to all the Jewish people immigrating in more massive numbers to Palestine, and they were already there. We didn't run or administer Palestine. We, holy smoke. I'm in Love's parking lot, and there's some shady-looking folks walking through here. Anyway, must be because of the casinos over the way there. I'm in eastern Oklahoma right now. I'm about 9.25 hours from home. 9 hours and 19 minutes. So, guys, it's a case that I think this is set up. I really do. I think we're being set up for World War III. And I think we know it. I really think we know it. You know, you got to wonder, you know, a certain President Potato Head, you know, his family got a little moolah from Dragon Country. Did it not? Did it? What do y'all think? So, you know, by getting us involved in these other things, he can sound tough and look tough. He never was really pro-Israel. Look at all the money he and his puppet master, Mr. O, pumped into Iran before, right? There's just, this whole thing is, if it's not fishy, tell me what it is. If it's not fishy, tell me what it is, guys. Yes, Jim, that's what I'm afraid of. Well, I think we're being set up to fail, because certain people don't like freedom. They don't like us. Like I said, we didn't do the Balfour Agreement. We didn't administer Palestine. That was the United Kingdom. The Israelis actually revolted and they had a little guerrilla war to kind of break loose, I guess, from the British, whatever, and get themselves started. I don't know. There were some things going on there back in the early days of Israel before they got started as a nation. And we didn't have anything to do with that. We didn't have anything to do with what happened on October the 7th. So for him to come out and squarely blame the United States and the people is like code for it's okay to attack people here. It's like it's okay for what Hamas did to Israel for Hezbollah to do to the United States. Have I not been warning you guys? And see, Hezbollah is a Iranian proxy. Hezbollah, let's see, the same people that have, guys, you know, they've let our borders wide open. Now they admit there's sleeper cells here, but they're still not taking steps to close the borders. They're still not taking steps to secure us. They're still letting these people just run across the border. I've been warning you guys since the inception of my channel, well, since I started talking power grid and pretty much since the inception of my channel, about these sleeper cells. Long before the YouTubers started talking about it, I was talking about it. Long before they were talking about it, I was talking about it. Now, you know, well, you know, we had some pinheads come out with articles and say, oh, well, the conservatives think they're sleeper cells. They think we got something to worry about. The only thing we got to worry about them is them wearing red hats. Yeah, right. Of course, now the government's had to come out and admit it. Yeah, like a week or two after that article that I pointed out come out. It had a certain Rockefeller name on it. You know, just kind of like anyway. I don't know, guys. This whole thing is fishy. This whole thing is smelling like a setup. I think we know it. Look at what we're doing now for recruiting soldiers. We're behind on soldier recruitment in our military. Way behind. Yet we're about to face war in the Mideast, war perhaps with a war on the Israel front, war on the Iranian front, war perhaps with Russia. We might get involved in that. We might get involved with war with China, war with North Korea. I mean, how many can we handle? Plus everything that may be happening right here at home. That's like when you consider the home front, that's like 6 fronts, guys. This is off the charts. We're not ready for it. We don't have the ammunition. We don't have the troops. So suddenly they're recalling recruiters. And this came out on Black Scouts Survival. He talked about it a couple nights ago. I've seen articles on it myself talking about the same stuff. Not only are we recalling recruiters, they're trying to get other people in the military to recruit by giving them all kinds of incentives or just force them into it. And it's kind of it's not the ideal job in the military. It's a job that can be career limiting. So we're facing a situation that we're trying to rebuild our military, and they're probably going to be able to do it. They may evoke a draft. And if they do a draft, they're going to be drafting women this time, guys, for combat duty, most likely. And this is, I don't like that at all. I do not like that. But guys, this is a serious situation we're being drug into. Jesse, how you doing? We're being drug into this. It's a trap. And see, we had told basically Iran that if Hezbollah responded and got involved and expanded what they're doing, that we would hit Iran. We basically told Iran this. Senator Lindsey Graham said he would generate legislation to make sure we did. And even Lloyd Milk Dud Austin pretty much came out and said the same thing, but then he kind of didn't confirm it when Graham pressed him. But so he's kind of said that. Others in the administration have said it. So, but Hamas has stepped up activities. Just yesterday, well, Saturday. See, the head of Hamas, Hassan Ramallah, he said that what he said was on Friday. Saturday, Hezbollah stepped up their attacks, and Israel pounded them on those guys in southern Lebanon. So this is escalating. There's nothing stepping it back. And, you know, according to the head of Hamas, Hezbollah, they don't intend to step it back. Oh, yeah, one other thing he said he's not worried about U.S. warships. He's not worried about our aircraft carriers. He says it means nothing to him. Yeah, I agree with Whiplash about the late Senator McCain's widow, a.k.a. Lindsey Graham. So we're being sucked into this. We're being sucked into a trap here. And it could have effects right around here, all of us, right here at home. This is what I've been warning you guys about. I'm not being kidding about it. A lot of people thought I was nuts. And now we see even our federal government, who wants to blame everything on folks like you and me, suddenly, because they know that things are on the verge of getting ugly and they're going to be caught with their pants down, liar, liar, pants on fire. So they've admitted it finally. You know, I cited that document from the director of National Intelligence, and also Christopher Wray of the FBI has come out and said it. So it's come out that the government knows us. Not only that, but that document I cited says they've known this for 10 years. 10 years. 10 years they've known about this. 10 years. 10 years. Number 122. How about you? All right, we got 315 in the house. That's very good. So for those that's just joined, the head of Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, Hassan I said his name wrong a minute ago. It's Nasrallah, I believe. I'm not reading it right now. Nasrallah, if I recall it correctly. He came out and said that the United States is wholly responsible for the ongoing operations in Gaza and its people. So he didn't just blame the government of the United States, he blamed us, which is code word for it's okay to attack us. He didn't blame Israel. He said Israel is a tool of American execution. Can you believe that? Can you guys, hey Michelle, can you guys believe that? Draft being issued is a good chance. There's a good chance because the military's not going to meet its goals. Oh yeah, they're waiving age requirements, they're waiving weight requirements, ability to do PT. So we're going to have a bunch of roly-polies for soldiers. Well, you got to be kidding me. I've already seen pictures of recruits in the Army like a year ago, and they were pudgy folks. And, you know, excuse me, I might be a little pudgy now, but I was a skinny guy back when I was in the Army. And I look like a starving Somalian. especially you're doing 20-mile road marches in July at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, man, that'll take the weight off of you in a heartbeat. And you had to run everywhere you went. I bet they don't even have to do that anymore. But the kids now, we wore fatigues. We wore combat boots when we ran in fatigues, just what we were issued. I see these kids now, they're wearing little black t-shirts, says U.S. Army on them. They got running shoes on, and they look like they couldn't use them no way because they're really out of shape. The pictures I saw, it's like, these are our troops. These are fighting men and women. Wow. Shoot. I could run, my old crippled arthritic knees and ankles, I could run circles around those guys probably. Jeez. It's scary. It's like we're being set up to fail, guys. It's like, it ain't pretty. I'm bugged out in my garage bunker. Hey, Perry, that's a good thing. Perry, that's a good thing. You still overseas, Perry? I assume you are up in, where are you, Sweden or Norway? Or was it, where did you say you was at? Sweden, I believe. Yikes, guys. It's a mess. We are in a mess. Big mess. I'll credit Cowgirl in Arizona. She sent me an article on Black Scout Survival's piece on that, but he's a good channel. Watch Black Scout Survival. I've been watching him for a long time. Every once in a blue moon, you'll see me in the chat room. We are in a mess. We're in a mess. I swear it looks like a setup. It smells like a setup. Because we know we're not directly responsible. We know that's code words. And I think, if you go to the book of the last book in the good book, Revelations, it talks about a red dragon coming out of the sea. What country is evoked with the dragon? What do we call them? Red? Chinese? I don't know, guys. Gym shoes are for snowflakes. Especially with basic training. Yeah, I mean, maybe later when we get to permanent party, but man, in basic training, we all ran in combat boots. We all, because that's what you're going to be wearing when you went to combat. You're not going to wear gym shoes to combat. Now, maybe for the long term, it'll keep you from damaging your ankles and stuff as bad, like I've done. But I kept running after I got out of the Army. I would run 12 miles every other day. I did it for years. Now I'm paying for that now. I really am. I'm paying for that. Both my ankles are messed up, and my knees aren't. And I started riding a bicycle, and that got me in the knees. And I would ride a bicycle 20 miles every other day after that. And then, yeah, I'm paying for that stuff. But I guess that's what happens. You shouldn't train that intensively, I suppose, for a long time. But anyway, guys, the whole object of this, the whole object of my channel here is to tell you how to, survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. To bring you the information you need to know for that. It is time, if you're not prepping and doing everything you can right now, my friends, I don't know what to tell you. You probably are, but you probably need to tell your friends and family. I think this is a great nation. I really do. Because you and I are the nation. I just did a video on that this morning. I've been on the road I've been on the road today. What time is it? I've been on the road 16 hours. I've been on the road 16 hours today. I'm, like I said, about a little over 9.25 hours from home according to Google Maps. But I've been on the road for a long time today. I put it on just to see how far away I was away. And the only place I really use Google Maps to navigate is in Memphis, because Memphis is, to get over the road, I gotta go to this. Other than that, I can handle it. Everything else is mostly I-40. Most of this trip. Or 72 in Alabama, Highway 72. So, yeah. Thank you, Jason. So, let me see what's in the chat room, see what people are saying here. Scroll down here. Ding, 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 ding. lot of chatting here. It's good. So, yeah, let me turn around and show. Oh, I want to show you. Hope they don't come by here. Yikes. That's the parking lot here where I'm at. So, whew. I don't need none of that. Yikes. Anyway. Oh, lordy, 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 folks. Anyway, let's see here. Let's read the chat here. See, Shelly, how you doing? Tundra, James Travis, Michelle Young, thank you, thank you. Rodney Middleton from Down Under, the man who sent me a beautiful knife, piece of artwork, guys. Let's see here. We got see if anybody's got questions or anything. Nice hat. Now, yeah, I bought this hat in New Mexico. Oh, back during some of the X Prize activities that we're having out there. It's been like 10 years or better, 10 or a dozen years. What, 20? Probably around 2010 or something. I don't know. 2009, 2010, way back then. This is not going well. Exactly. How you said it? I think it's Herva. I guess it's hard to tell R's and N's apart with some of the names. So, just scroll through the chat here. I can't wait for the day when we can say, remember Biden. Yikes. Whew. The less we got to remember, the better off we are. Let's hope that some of this misery don't go too much further. World War III by Christmas, I assume, says Diana's Dreams. It could be, guys. It could be really soon. I already believe it's already started. It's just, when do we get into it? You're not in Kansas anymore. Be careful, buddy. You're right. I'm not in Kansas. I'm in Oklahoma, which is a state just right down under Kansas. I'm in eastern Oklahoma right now. So I've drove over halfway home. Over halfway home. They have a plan. I'm just not sure where. Yeah, I don't know, Jason. We have to wait for the new president to rebuild border wall. Guys, it's sad. You know, we have our new Speaker of the House trying to tie the border wall security into sending money to Ukraine. You know, he says, okay, we'll send you money to Ukraine if you'll let us secure our border wall. I mean, why is it so hard to get our border wall secured? Isn't that supposed to be the basic definition of what our government does, is give us defense and secure our border? No, we're out fighting for everybody else. Why? We're blowing money all over the world and not taking care of ourselves here at home. Why is that? Maybe they want us to fall? That's crazy. Not on our woman. I'm talking about the draft. Yeah, I suppose that's what you're talking about. So, yeah, equal rights. Yeah, it's going to be rough, guys. It's going to be rough. That's what I say. You know, I think women are special. They're the womb of life, you know. Women should be protected. Maybe I'm just too old-fashioned, huh? But I just, you know, and you know, women can shoot well. But out on the marches, road marches and stuff like that, they suffer terribly. I hate to tell you guys that, but, you know, a lot of these women got, you know, short legs and forever step and basic strength out toe. Well, I was one of the first units that had women integrated into the unit. And, oh my God, back in 1979, Fort Jackson, South Carolina. And some of those girls, I felt sorry for. Whoever step I took, they were taking two. And they were like crying. Oh my God, it was killing them. Yeah, they could pull, they could aim a nug and place a kibble down range. But, guys, I don't know. Cowgirl and Greg, the only thing that might save U.S. is for us to repent and ask these people to forgive the people. Please, our enemies, to change of heart. There we go. That's Rodney. But yeah, that's okay, but are you a soldier? I'm a bit of a roly-poly now too. But, you know, I'm not, you know, a recruit in the Army. I was once upon a time, and I was a skinny kid back in the day, and I could run and jump. I can still run some, but nothing. No, I got bad ankles and knees these days. Greg, this is 599 good enough for a declaration war to enact a draft, cause war must be declared? Well, we had a draft in Vietnam. We had a draft in Korea. Neither one of those were declared wars. Those are police actions. So I don't think so. I do not think so, guys. Greg L. These recruits will not know how to, they think this is like the Peace Corps. No, not at all. I'm watching these vehicles coming around here. Those girls that came out are like streetwalkers, tweakers. Yikes. Fortunately, they kept moving. Let's see, hanging on to a telephone. Right, yeah, I'm hanging on the telephone. Young women will be drafted. Yes, I'm not going to be a happy camper if they try to draft my daughter. God, don't back that trailer into me. Watch this. I have to blow my horn here in a minute. Where you going? Where you going? That's far enough. Okay, very good. You can't get to the pump probably. That's it. Yeah, you just didn't pull in right to start with. I'm about to watch this, guys. I'm gonna be hearing sleep and somebody bang into me. Oh my goodness. Come on, people. Oh, they're gonna park here next to me probably. Well, if they don't run into me. Holy smoke. I have been run into one time at a farmer's market by somebody with a trailer. What are they doing? If they get too close, I'm gonna hoot my horn. Guys, that rig is too long to be parking in here this way. Now, if you're trying to get the pump, that's fine. You block the pump, otherwise, okay, they're just trying to get the pump. These people don't know how to deal with the trailer. They still might hit me. I gotta watch them. Oh well. Yikes. Yikes. A little precarious here. Gen Z is too soft to fight, says Big Doug. Yeah, I agree. Age is now 18 to 25 males and immigrants. Yeah, we could join the Army at 17 back when I joined. I was 19 when I joined. We had a kid that was 17-year-old in my unit when I went in the Army. A little too young, to be honest. But I think they will draft them at 18. But now they raised the age limit to 42. Used to, if you were re-upping, you'd already been in the Army and you were 42, you could join, but not a fresh out. So I'll be fishing off the coast of southern Chile. Yeah, 250 pounds, 20 U.S. Marine Corps pull-ups. I doggone doubt it. Hey, Keith. Craze Family Garden. I think the draft is 18 to 25. As George Clooney once says, we're in a tight spot. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Startle Mouse. What to do when cadets think you know liking their tweet is an assault? Oops. Yeah, someone might get mad at me just for what I've said here. I've had that happen before. Let's see. Oops. Hang on. Anybody see our newest neighbors come across San Diego border today? They're all on their knees praying and kissing the ground. There's some good people come across the border, but the problem is what else gets slipped in with? Oh, the Chinese. You know, they went from about 3 years ago, 300 come across the border. A year ago, like 1,600, and now it's like, 20-something thousand just this year. I don't know, it's crazy numbers. Yeah, I had a buddy showing me an Arizona newspaper from 2018 talking about this crisis where 1,600 people are coming across the board. People total. Is that really? Wow. Well, we could use a crisis like that these days, and we're so far beyond that. Hey, Drops, how you doing? Post to the end of the empire. Okay, good. So, oh Lord, window every 30 days. Yikes. Well, it's just a rough thing. John Cole, how did Drops Family Garden? So I thought I'd don't ask, don't tell you. That was way back. Way back. They're going way beyond. They're going now where they wear lipstick and high heels. If you're a guy, you can wear lipstick and high heels. What happened to uniform code? I don't know, guys. How are they going to crawl in gym shoes? It's good Diane's dream. A Canadian in World War II wore gym shoes to Europe, really? Everyone that steps over the border should be told they will be put in the military. There he goes, Zen. Well, you want to come in? Okay, we got something for you. You want a job? We got a job for you. We still got to make sure, even when we put troops in the military, we try to, or at least we used to vet them to make sure that they were on our side at least. We don't know what's coming across the border. You get a person of Chinese military inside our military, yeah, they might cause all kind of havoc. Cry closet in every foxhole. Oh Lord, a cry closet in every foxhole. Yeah, that ain't gonna go over. That ain't gonna go over. Your niece can drive a tank. Well, that's, driving something's one thing, but getting out and walking and carrying heavy loads is another. I think they aren't preparing for the military for combat, but yes, that, Lori, is what I'm afraid of. Cannon fodder. I think they're trying to get more cannon fodder lined up, just kind of like what Russia's doing in Ukraine, throwing a lot of cannon fodder at the situation. But then Russia's always done it, but they've usually had enough of it that in the end it would mean they win. And I think, again, that's where they're at. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Russian officials are now talking about taking Berlin and taking Warsaw, the head of the capital city of Poland, Berlin, Germany. So they're talking about going beyond Ukraine. So, why is America the ones that's putting up all the treasure for defense over there? They got more people, more money collectively amongst Europeans than we got. So why aren't we always paying for it? I wore running shoes. Still have bad knees and bad spine. I hated 12-mile ruck runs. Colonel Cole. Yeah, but in basic, you didn't wear them, I don't think. Did you? Of course, you came in later than me. What did you get to wear in basic, Colonel Cole? I wore combat boots. And they weren't Cochrane's, they were just what they issued us. I got the Cochrane's later out of my own dime. That was some shoes that were really nice for shining up. Troops used to love Cochrane's. I don't know what they wear now. They got the suede brown shoes. We used to spit shine our shoes. If I missed any of y'all, the chat was going by too fast. Hey, Arnold. All right. Way things are going, everyone's going to have to deal with enemy boots on the ground here. That's what I'm talking about, Jesse. Somebody once said recently, if you ain't prepping, you're stupid. Yeah, I think I would kind of agree with it. Sounds like almost something Nate would say, but he wouldn't call anybody stupid, I don't think, but he might. He's really trying to hit people that aren't prepping now. Nate with over on Sweden. Okay, very good. Canadian Prepper. He's got a good channel, guys. Check out Canadian Prepper. Are you heading back to Alabama? Yes, Colorado, Jan. I'm on my way. I'm most of the way there now. I only got about 9 hours and a quarter of driving to go, and I've already been on the road 16 hours today. I'm about to turn in for a wink and get back at it. Can't mix people who value life with the people who don't. Hillary, not well. I mean, they're trying, but how was it going to work? St. John's, Arizona. Hey, Jeffrey. Yeah, I drove through St. John's. My first drive out there, well, my very first drive to Arizona, but the one recently, you know, trip before last. That's the way I went out. Took me through St. John's. I'm going through Holbrook in and out this past couple times, though. See, Shelley, the all-men group that crossed San Diego border today found something on the ground that they were playing soccer with. Oh, I hadn't seen this, so there must be something to that. Tell me more about it, folks. Thumbs up, so thank you for that. Hey, we got some super chats now. Let me scroll down and see where they come from. Wow, I'm missing them here. Chewy Weather. Hey, Chewy Weather, thank you. Who else? Salute to Chewy Weather. There's more down here. Michelle Young. Thank you, Michelle. She says, be safe on your way home. Yeah, I'm way behind. New days. Wow. Take a break and get coffee. Drive and get break. Y'all, I'll get some breakfast here. I still got a little bit of coffee left over from, I think I got this at the last Love store I went to. Gotta love it. I'm at Love's. Let's see here. Wow, new days. Holy smoke, girl. All right, let's see. I'm going to scroll. Oh, there's a ton of chat in here. I'm missing lots of chat. So I'm going to scroll back at the top and try to catch more of what I've skipped here, but do it a little quicker. Maybe I won't read every little thing. But you guys are talking tonight. Y'all chatting. Well, Greg might get a DUI of YouTube madness. I don't know what we're talking about. Get a DUI. Oh, like driving under intoxication? Of YouTube madness. I don't know. You got to explain that a little bit more. I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. Maybe YouTube makes you go mad. Does it make you go mad? Thinking about all these things, it gets in your head and rattles around. Ling. Maybe that's it. Wow, guys, we're in a bad situation. Seriously, strategically relocated to is Northeast Arizona, I believe, is the best place to be, says Eddie Bohi, B-O-H-I. Well, that's where I'm focused on. You haven't noticed. Northeast Arizona. I just want to forget. Yeah, Kathy, amen. Forget Potato Head existed. Now, that'd be nice if we could. But he's wrecking the country. Oh, my gosh. Wrecking this country. Bad. Would the Grand Canyon be a natural shelter in a nuclear blast? If you are more than 12 or 14 miles away from a blast, the blast isn't what you're going to be worried about. It's the radiation. What I worry about more than even the nukes is an EMP to take down our power grid. Because that's going to wipe out more people in the long run, even the nuclear war. Believe it or not, I've done videos on that. I've explained it. Bible says, how many of us will be wiped out? Seriously, I don't believe that most people are ready. No, they're not. They're not. That's why I come on here, Sherry Solberg. That's why I'm on here. I'm trying to get people to start taking this seriously. Look at Venezuela. Yeah, it's a sad sight, Sherry. Sad sight. At the end of the day, worms rule the world. Good. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to shut down worm cells for a while. I'm traveling too much to handle that. Lot lizards, $20. Oh, yeah, probably, Keith. That, and I'm sure you'd get some gifts that keep on giving, like some kind of rot. Make stuff fall off. Yeah, with some nasty looking stuff. Woo. Pardon me, guys. Pardon me, I shouldn't be talking about folks. I don't know. They might have been just fine. Maybe just having a rough time out here, but I don't know, guys. Don't know. Don't want to know. I should shut my trap. That's too judgmental. My apologies. But whatever they got, I don't none of it. That's all I got to say. The border checks are closed. Border checks are closed. That's what's happening, cowgirl. Just letting them, they just throw the gates wide open. Ooh, they got a big super chat. Let me go down and see what that was. Wow, what is this? Let me go down. Ooh, something big happened here. I'm going back up in the chat trying to read stuff. I got to go back down. Well, let's see. Wow, Merlin! Sell it, Merlin. I believe that is the biggest super chat I've had since, wow, been a long time. Merlin, appreciate it there, fellow wizard. Wow. That is awesome, Merlin. Salute to you. Wow. Yeah, it's been like since March when I was talking about my greenhouse since I got super chat like that. That's amazing. I remember the statue of Daniel saw in a dream, head of gold, chest of and arms of silver, waist of bronze, legs of iron, and toes mired with clay. Yeah, all the empires are degrading, but adopt what's practical. Oh, Alaska soul. Yeah, Merlin, that is amazing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. So my question, what will be the most valuable currency when it hits the fan? That's a darn good question. Silver is easy to trade. You know, I think stuff that's fungible, if you're actually looking for currency, something that's easy to trade. That's why I like gold backs, because they come in such minute amounts of gold. Gold's always valuable in some form or another. Beans. A lot of people want to trade nug kibbles, but be careful, they may come back at you. So they'll be valuable. Beans might be a good currency. But seriously, guys, that's why I promote defythegrid.com. You go there, and they got a guarantee for buying gold, bullion, rounds, silver, platinum. And they sell the gold backs. And their deal is if you can find it elsewhere at a better price, that they'll meet it or beat it. So check out Defy the Grid and use discount code GreenGregs if you go there and you get 1% off. Yeah, Keith, isn't that amazing? Let's see. Most will not make it once Instagram or Facebook is down. Here you go, Widow. How are they going to be in the military if they're out in the foxhole and they don't have Instagram and TikTok? Yeah, the younger guys are in a TikTok. They ain't got no TikTok unless they got a wind-up clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Make sure you have your medical stuff in order. First aid, medications. You're right, JW. So, guys, go look at my, if you've not, look, I've got 67,000 subscribers, and I've got videos on things like bugging out and on nuclear survival. And some of those videos only have 2,000 or 3,000 people watched them. I got the how to filter and sanitize water. It may be up to 11,000 views. I forgot. I haven't looked at it in a little while, but it's still way down from what it should be. I mean, everybody should be looking at that video. My worm video, 5 key things for raising worms, has got like, I don't know, what, over 500,000 views now. But some of these survival videos are like way behind where they ought to be. You know, those videos should have those kind of views on them. So you need to share those videos. And I do some videos where I just talk about trying to be informative, because our young kids going to school are getting their head full of mush, thinking this is the worst country in the world and the worst people that ever existed. And so I do videos where I'm trying to counteract that. Those would be good videos to share, especially with young people. I make them mad, but you know, once they see enough and then really start seeing what's going on around the world, you sit down and talk with them, have a conversation with them. We've got to turn the young minds around, or we're going to lose this country, guys. That's just the bottom line. That's one thing you can do personally. It's one thing that needs to be done, guys. We've got to turn this stuff around. Guys, we're in a world hurt if we don't. Arnold Smith, have you ever thought that when Revelation talks about 1/3 of the earth burning, it could be For a drought, well, or solar activity. Could be the sun. Guys, oh yeah, that's another thing probably should do a whole video on. They have announced now that they expect the solar maximum is going to arrive earlier than thought, and that's what it's looking like because I've showed you guys when I went to spaceweather.com, the northern and southern edges of that are coming close to the equator. That's what you get when you're in maximum. But they're saying not only do they expect us to reach maximum early, but they expect it to last long. So we may have a very active sun season. So even if somehow all our world leaders get together and hug and kiss and sing Kumbaya and dance with their hand in hand around the campfire, which ain't going to happen, don't look like. But even if all the world tensions were just to suddenly melt away, we got to worry about the sun. The sun could literally take us out. Okay, these people are cranking their vehicle up. You see all the red tail lights in my face? Let's hope they don't back into me. I got to be ready to honk the horn if they do. They don't know how to drive that trailer. Food. Yeah, get your food in order. But do the water. Silver. They are backing up. Uh-oh. You ain't got to back up, get out here. You can pull around. Oh my gosh, these people don't know what they're doing. Let's see if we can. They're missing me. That's good. They're missing me. What is he doing? You could pull this thing out of here if he knows how to do it. Oh, he thinks he's got to drive around in front of the store. Man, go right behind the store. Duh. Well, they are refueling up there, but he could have went between the refueling. Okay, he got it here. He didn't kill me. The drama in a Love's parking lot. There's even all kind of potential for trouble and mayhem. There's a casino over there. It belongs to one of the local Indian tribes. I'm in Oklahoma. I ain't got no plans to mess around with that. That's probably why we've had some of the people walking through the parking lot here. Whoops. Oh, did that? What happened here? Oh, yeah. I was trying to put color on the screen or something. Grid down consequences. There you go. There you go. Kathy Pittman, yes, a drought would definitely go hand in hand with solar activity. Well, if you know, there could be an extra strong solar flare, extra strong Miyake event. Went into basic in Lawton, Oklahoma. Okay, yeah, they've had a military base here for that. Citizens Bank in Iowa just closed down. FDIC took over. Our economy is in shambles, guys. Our economy is in shambles. That's when countries tend to be more likely to go into war. Stack stock sick to the plan. Okay. Lori Smith, I think they're messing with your head, Greg. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. Oh, New Day shared the 5 keys to raising worms. Yeah, that's informative. I'm not sure. Like I said, I may shut down my worm cells for a while. Again, I might need to move the whole operation. But yeah, she just shared the Eden Brothers. You guys, do that. You need to grow your own food. Check out Eden Brothers and my page. Check out Eden Brothers and Tree Leaf Market for that. Yeah, seeds are the way to go. Amen. Starbucks coffee, whiskey, Freeman seeds, and top trading items. Starbucks coffee? I don't like Starbucks coffee. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's not for me. Prep with Greg. There you go. Thank you for that, New Days. PrepWithGreg.com. If you go to PrepWithGreg.com, yeah, just don't type in my page. Well, just type in PrepWithGreg.com. Yeah, heirloom seeds, you're right, drops. Spice, I believe drops also sell something. Let's see. Just Arizona. Blessings, everyone. Amen. Just Arizona. Where in Arizona are you? Alrighty, folks. I have beat on this enough. We've been live for almost 50 minutes. Let me turn this around. Ding, 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 ding. Hang on. Whoa. There we are. Okay, well, I stuck them. I'm late. What did I miss? Says Val in the fridge. So, Hassan Nasrallah, the head of Hamas in Lebanon. He's the head of Hamas. He came out and said the United States is completely responsible for the ongoing operations in Gaza, what the Israelis are doing. He said, and its people. He blames us, the people, not our government, us, for everything going on in Gaza. Nothing to do, and he said Israel is the tool of our execution. Forget, 7 October. But my point is, this is language you would put out when basically you're saying it's okay to attack America right here. You got to remember, Hamas is a proxy to Iran. A lot of the sleeper cells that we have here are directly Hamas. So they are quite capable of making what happened on 7 October in Israel look like a cakewalk, look like a Sunday school activity. I mean, they could do far worse. So Hezbollah is far larger than Hamas. So that's what we've got. And they've had sleeper cells in this country. According to the federal document that I read to you recently, they've known about it for over 10 years. But I actually, prior to that, showed you testimony in Congress that went back before that. Gas $2.64 in North Texas Day. Hey, that's good. I've been paying almost $4 a gallon. In fact, I was paying $4.07 at one point in Arizona just within the last 2 weeks. Well, look what it is priced here. Let's see if I can scroll in on it. Zoom it in. Will it zoom in? Ta-da! That's $1 a gallon cheaper than it was in Arizona when I left. Anyway, almost $4 in Show Low. Yeah, exactly, Keith. I know. I've been in Show Low several times here over the past 2 weeks. Going to the Lowe's up there to buy materials for building my future bug-out house, guys. Czech Republic and Slovakia, yes, former Czechoslovakia, right, Colonel Cole. So it brought up Czechoslovakia. The Russians invaded there once. Cha-cha, how you doing? FBI released a warning to the U.S. cities. My city, Arlington, Texas, is on the list. Oh, that's not good, JoJo. Solar Sun Cycles Wars. Yeah, and top it off, we got Campy, Fergie, Campy, shoot. That big super volcano next to Naples that could go off at any time. Oh, we're looking at biblical times, guys. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. But in my lifetime, we've never been in a situation. When in humanity have we had so many nuclear powers that might face off against each other? Never. Never. We are in unique times, and it's not good. Not at all good. Anyway, guys, 429. Let's call it a night here, guys. I've done enough damage here. Oh, you're talking about the price of gas. 429 drops? Wow. It's almost California. 349. Where's it? 349 in Maine. Okay. You're not missing anything, kind sir. You're brilliant. Thank you there, Cirrus. Appreciate that. Cirrus 7. That's why I'm warning you guys. But the best thing you can do is share it with your friends, your family, to try to get them to wake up and get ready. Seriously, we've got to get super ready. Almost reached $5. All right. So got to get ready. You got to take it serious. Why do you think I'm running out to Arizona, guys? I'm putting it where my mouth is. I'm doing it. I'm trying to live it. I'm trying to make it happen, guys. I really am. I'm not just sitting back on my computer all day doing YouTube. I do enough of that because I'm trying to get you guys informed. But, I'm out doing it. I'm living what I'm talking about, trying to. There's no one's perfect. If I had a bunker, I'd be a zillion times better off. But money is also limited. We're all limited in what we can do. But fortunately, I had a lot of help. A lot of my friends came together and helped me out in Arizona. Like Cowgirl in Arizona, one of them. Her and her guy came out and helped me. amongst several others here. So I really appreciate that, people. That, so I'm not had to pay any labor, just material cost. And that helps tremendously. Wow, my stupid phone tried to run a software update on me while I'm on live stream. Stupid phone. Sorry about that, guys. I don't like Samsung. I don't like these, I guess it's AT&T. That's stupid. In the middle of something that tries to run a live update. No respect for what you're trying to do. No respect for your work. These systems think the number one thing is that we do what we want to do, not that you use this device you're using as a tool. We're in charge, not you. It's not the government, right? Jeez. Sounds like the government. Hey, we got good evening from Idaho. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn in here, guys. Since I get ready and turn and burn, I got to head toward Alabama. So let's do this. Everybody tell us where you're from. You just jump in and tell us where you're from. So we'll see. We know we got Sweden in the house. We got Australia in the house. We got lots of Arizona in the house. So where's everybody from? Arkansas. I'll be in Arkansas shortly. Houston, Texas. I got a daughter in that area. Louisiana, Arlington, Alaska. All right, Alaska for me. Wow, where you at, Alaska for me? Buena Vista. Wow, y'all rolling fast today. Y'all got a lot of folks. We got a lot of folks in there. Hollyweird, says a widow. Yeah, that's a good name, Hollyweird. Alabama. All right, we got Alabama in the house. Yeah, I heard Leonard Skinner when I was driving come in here singing Sweet Home Alabama, Joplin, Missouri. Okay, I got a friend close to there. Upstate New York, Southwest Idaho, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Chicago, Alabama. How you doing, Carol? Andy sings another Australian. That's good. Atmospheric water harvesting. There you go. Patrick, Hey, I don't know what all that's. Robin, well, I can't even read all that. That's interesting. 6,800 feet in there, Keith in Arizona, Florida in the house. There you go, Florida. Windyville, Missouri. I bet it is windy. Trenton, Florida. All right. Notman's wife. Arvada. Am I saying it right? Colorado. Yeah, that's the Colorado Parks Wildlife. Manila, Philippines. All right, Rupert. Very good. I used to get a lot of Filipinos watching my channel. It dropped off recently, so that's cool. Glad to see somebody from the Philippines here. So the Philippines, they're facing the same folks we are. In fact, it's scarier for the Philippines, China is than they even are for us. I would be afraid, guys. Yeah, if I were in the Philippines, I'd be really worried about China, big time. Scooby snacks from down under. That's good. So, Greenville, North Carolina. Oh, wait. Graham, North Carolina. Pardon me, I misread that. Yeah, Philippines. I'd like to visit the Philippines. I really would. Beautiful island. Beautiful island. I don't know, there's some guy on a bicycle. I don't know. I'm tempted to move and leave this place. The parking lot traffic is lot lizards are looking a little hungry around here. Sherry, how you doing, Sherry? Good friend from way back. Iowa, all right. Pick, Missouri. Florida will get bad in 6 major metro areas. Yeah, stay away from all the metro areas, folks. Stay away from these Steffords. Springerville, Arizona. All right, Roz. So I have to double list myself now. Snowflake, Arizona, and Tony, Alabama. I actually have bell boxes now in both places, or post office boxes. Hey, Granny in the house? Good. All right. All right, John. We got to be careful here. What cities are on the list? All of them. The bigger, the worse. Especially if you got military bases around or big government operations. Not Washington, D.C. Stay away from the cities, folks. Get away from the cities. Get out in the country. Val, you reach and teach a lot of people, Greg. I try. Hey, I just woke up. Hey, Granny. Well, just go back and do the rewind. Glad to see you. Alrighty, folks. Mag Rising. All right, we got more than one Alaska in here. I lived 2 years in Fort Greely, Alaska, up above the Alaska Range. Back in the day, we called anybody south of the Alaska Range, we said that was the banana belt. Alrighty, folks. Hey, super chatters. Wow. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. You made it a super night. Thank you, super chatters. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I got to turn in because I got to hit the road in the morning, and I need to be real quiet here so maybe nobody to disturb me in my van. So I got to lock it up and make sure my curtains are pulled tight, and so it'll be dark in there like it's night. It's light in the parking lot. It works pretty good though. Hey Greg, that is what they are called. Kemp Casey Prime. Oh, okay. Yeah. Purple Heart cities will be strongholds, but targeted by you-know-who. Yeah, watch out, guys. Okay, Greg. Sweet dreams and safe travels. All right, thank you, Rodney. So much love to all these tonight. Thank you, RC Shelley. Stay safe. Deep function 100,000 minus one. Just remember, we're not the only ones that are preparing. Yeah, the more the merrier. The more people are preparing, the less people's going to come looking at you like you're the long pork. It's one thing I like about Arizona. There's tons of preppers out there. Most people are prepping in one way or another. So, yeah. Have a great night and stay safe. Thank you, Sherry. Once again, thank you all of you. Thank you all. Thank you, super chatters. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Take care. Eyes wide open, head on a swivel. Stay situationally aware because things can happen anytime. We don't know when it will start. We don't know what the trigger point is from these sleeper cells. Will it be attack on Iran, or will it just be hang gliders coming out of the air one day, just like in Israel? I don't know, guys. What's going to be the trigger point? Where's it going to start? Let's hope and pray it don't. Seriously, you need to do a lot of praying. Hope, but act. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care. All right. Thank you all. Good night. And Greg out.